Now, in a sharp escalation of his trade rhetoric, President Donald Trump has accused the BRICS alliance of launching what he calls an attack on the dollar and claims that several countries are now dropping out of the group after his threats of new tariffs as well. Trump's comments come as US-China trade tensions have only intensified. And let's now break down what Trump said and what really is happening as far as a trade standoff is concerned. Speaking alongside Argentine President Javier Milei, Trump said that any nation that wants to be in BRICS would face new tariffs on exports to the US, calling BRICS an attack on the dollar, adding that his warnings have already made countries drop out.
I told anybody wants to be in BRICS, that's fine, but we're going to put tariffs on your nation. Everybody dropped out. They're all dropping out of BRICS. BRICS was an attack on the dollar. And I said, you want to play that game, I'm going to put tariffs on all of your product coming into the US. They said, like I said, we're dropping out of BRICS. And BRICS is like, they don't even talk about it anymore.
BRICS began in 2009 as BRIC, which includes Brazil, Russia, India and China, and in 2010 it became BRICS when South Africa joined the group, then expanded further as Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, the UAE and Indonesia are now members of the bloc that represents over 40% of the world's population. The US President's tariff warning is not new. It was last year that Trump had threatened 100% duties on BRICS nations, that is, if they created a common currency. And in July this year, Trump said that any country that aligns with anti-American BRICS policies would face an additional 10% levy. No exceptions. At the core of his criticism is the bloc's discussion on a BRICS currency, a project to reduce dollar dependence in trade. BRICS currency talks began in 2023 when Brazil President Lula da Silva proposed a common payment mechanism to reduce dollar risks, with economists even saying that a BRICS currency would be a political project, and not an imminent reality. The US dollar remains the world's primary reserve currency, and according to the Atlantic Council as well. Meanwhile, BRICS members like India have been quick to distance themselves from the de-dollarization debate, with India's position that is now clear. Earlier, External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar had said in Doha that New Delhi has no interest in weakening the dollar and clarified that while BRICS discussions include local currency trade, there is no plan for a BRICS currency, adding that the US is India's largest trade partner and that economic stability remains the very priority between the two countries. And though Trump has claimed that BRICS members are opting out of the bloc, in reality, BRICS is still active and very much expanding. In 2026, the 18th BRICS summit will be held in India, and as per the Ministry of External Affairs, last month Prime Minister Narendra Modi even invited Chinese President Xi Jinping to the BRICS summit that India will host next year. In July this year, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in his intervention at the BRICS groupings in Rio de Janeiro, had said that India will attempt to give a new form to BRICS next year.